We're up here in Tucson, and this is the start of the weekend for the girls' first eventing. I'm so nervous. I think I'm way more nervous than they are, but today is just schooling, so it's, they're going to do stadium jumping, schooling, and hopefully work out all my nerves, and then they'll be ready for the weekend. So this is just very exciting. It's our first major event. Today up in Tucson, I picked up a bunch of raised bed garden soil from Tank's Green Stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and prep our beds for winter. I've got some garlic to plant, some herbs, and some really pretty bushes. I can't remember what they're called, but they're cool. Let's do it. Time has finally come to take our garden apart for the season. I've already pulled up all the dead plants. It's been dead for a couple months. I haven't watered anything. So now that the plants are out, I'm taking the oyas out so I can take the trellises down. I'm gonna try something a little different this season and see if it helps with our plants growing. But I wanted to show you what the oyas look like. When I pull them out of the ground, you can see just how many roots are all connected to it. And even in here, you can see where the roots were coming towards it. So it definitely was working well. I think I didn't have enough mulch on top. I didn't have any mulch on top, and the shade was an issue. So next summer I'm going to do something a little different, but I do want to get some plants in the ground for this fall and winter season. So this was the first summer that we had the raised garden beds and our first time gardening here in Arizona, which is a whole new learning curve from Tennessee. So I've moved one of the raised beds here on the east side of the Airstream because we need shade in the summer for these two windows because the sun rises here in the east and this window gets blasted. And so in the summer, it's extremely hot. So my thinking is eventually we can have a trellis that goes from the bed up to the roof. Also, a friend told me that a lot of the plants do better growing on the east side of the house. So I'm going to try it and see if it works better. We got one bed down. We have 5 more to do, but it is getting late, so we're gonna do it another day. And on the west side of the Airstream, it's gonna look completely different. So, tomorrow. I love having Jonathan's parents here Makes me really miss my parents, but it's so nice to have grandparents here that can help with planting and just hanging out with the kids. Makes me wish we lived a little closer. Hey, didn't get enough plants. I only have one for this flower bed. So this is a Mexican sagebrush. No, brush sage. And this one had hummingbirds all over it at the nursery, so that's why I got it. Because I want hummingbirds. So, when I moved this bed a couple of weeks ago, I put a bunch of goat manure in here, so that's always fun. But I think this is going to be good because the hummingbirds are going to come here. It's by the shower, it's by the window, it's going to be beautiful. I just need to get more.
Psst. This is a quiet reminder that the Passion to Profit bundle is still available. Here's a link. You can go read all about it and decide if it's actually something you want to buy. Also, our Super Adobe Workshop is still November 11th through the 17th, and there's still a few spots left. You can go to this link and read it and decide if it's something you would also like to go to. Okay, that's all from me. I'll see you later.
This bed is on the east side of the Airstream, so we're going to plant some herbs in it. And on the west side, it's going to be different plants and a lot of garlic. West side of our garden beds, but here's my dilemma. I can't decide if I should put these Oyas back in because in the winter I'm gonna have to take them out because we get below freezing and they'll crack. So should I put them in and take them out when it's freezing, or should I just water this all by hand until spring and then put them in spring? Still undecided. I still have time to think about it, but we're gonna go ahead and get the dirt in these and get a few things planted. Garlic.